Jane Birkin was a fashion icon from the 1960s through the 1980s. She was best known for collaborating with legendary designer Hermes to create the iconic Birkin bag. The cause of her death was unrelated to her fashion career. Jane Birkin tragically died in September 2020 after a battle with cancer. Jane Birkin started her career as an actress in the 1960s, appearing in dozens of films over the years. In the 1980s, she achieved global fame due to her collaboration with Hermes to create the iconic Birkin bag. The bag has since become a household name, often appearing in films and on fashion runways. Jane Birkin's influence in the fashion world was undeniable, as she inspired countless designs and shapes of handbags. Her legacy stretches far beyond handbags, as she had a hand in revolutionizing fashion and style. Jane Birkin's life was filled with success, but it was tragically cut short due to a cancer diagnosis in 2020. Despite having to battle this disease, she remained strong and kept her positive outlook. She was surrounded by family and friends in her final days, and sadly died on September 25, 2020. The world was deeply saddened by her death, as many looked up to her for inspiration and style. Her work in fashion and style continues to influence modern trends today, all thanks to her timeless creations. Jane Birkin was also known as a humanitarian, having worked with charities and organizations that aim to help those in need. Her philanthropic work was just as impressive as her fashion designs, and she was respected by many for her charitable efforts. Jane Birkin's death was a major blow to the fashion world, but her memory and legacy will live on. Those who knew her personally remember her as a kind and generous person, unafraid to stand up for what she believed in. Her style and her work will continue to be remembered for years to come, and she will forever be an icon in the industry. Though she is no longer with us, her influence still reverberates around the world and her memory lives on in the minds of those who knew her. She will be remembered for her fashion creations, philanthropy, and countless other accomplishments. By setting a high standard for fashion, Jane Birkin shaped an entire industry with her iconic designs. The classic Birkin bag will never go out of style, and memories of her live on in the fashion world and in all of her fans. None of us were prepared to say goodbye to Jane Birkin, and her death still leaves a deep wound in our hearts. She was loved by all, whether they just admired her from afar or knew her personally. We can all learn a lot from Jane Birkin's life. She was an example of strength, courage, and genuine kindness. Her memory will carry on in the hearts of her fans, and her legacy will live for many years to come.